Caparelli.
Yeah?
Did you see that magazine with Demi Moore, nude and pregnant on the cover?
Yes, I did, Al. You know, she proved to me that a woman is never more beautiful than when she's bringing life into the world.
Yeah. Made me horny, too.
Hey, Bob. How was your weekend?
I'd rather not discuss it, thank you.
Bob, why is it you never want to share anything that's really happening in your life? Just one time, I'd like us to communicate on more than a superficial level.
Okay. Let me tell you about my weekend. My wife and I fought like cats and dogs. She accused me of emotionally abandoning her, and I told her she was sucking me dry with her neediness and dependency.
See any good movies lately?
Caparelli, you make a hell of a patient, but a lousy therapist.
I'm sorry. I get scared, Bob. I didn't expect you to gush like that. So, well, now, how do things stand right now?
Lousy? Yeah. She says if this marriage is going to work, we're going to have to spend more time home together.
Bob, I've got 2 words for you. Nude housekeeping.
Well, I got 3 words for you. Drop dead.
Hey, that's only 2 words.
I'm saving thanks till after you hit the floor.
Look what I got.
Well, don't scratch it, man, and don't get rid of it.
Nelson Santini. You remember him, your old pal? Look at this. He made the hot properties column. Just bought a house in Bel Air for $5 million. You believe it?
Well, I guess crime does pay.
What do you mean by that, Bob?
Well, I mean, he's the biggest drug dealer in town. I just could never prove it.
He nearly lost his badge trying.
Really? You know, I nearly lost my badge this morning, and I thought, well, maybe if I could remember where I left my gun, the badge would be right next to it. And sure enough, Dolores, the waitress at Denny's, had them both waiting for me.
Anyway, I was tailing Santini, making him real nervous, and then he filed an harassment suit, and I almost lost my job. I could have nailed Santini if headquarters had backed me up.
Can't stand those guys at headquarters. They're not cops anymore. Just a bunch of fat-ass bureaucrats. Deputy Commissioner, I was just saying how you and the guys at headquarters are shining examples of L.A.'s finest.
Put the shovel away, Burkhardt.
Yes, sir.
Having trouble at home, Bob?
No, why would you say that?
Well, you usually pull out the Santini file when you're having trouble at home. Now, unless you have some new evidence, I want you to put it back. All right, listen up. You guys remember Nick Raimondo?
Nick Raimondo? Oh, yeah, Al, you remember him, don't you? That guy who called himself a first-class criminal, master of disguise?
I knew when I saw that gorgeous blonde woman in the tight mini skirt that it had to be Nick Raimondo. He couldn't fool me.
Then why'd you take him back to your place and ply him with liquor?
Why don't you just shut up, Dolly?
All right, now, I want everybody to be on their toes because Nick Raimondo escaped from the federal penitentiary.
Oh, no, man. The last thing Raimondo said to me was, Burkhardt, I'm going to get even with you. It was the last thing I ever do.
Well, maybe you should have bought him dinner before you took him back to your place.
Bob. Shh. Quiet. Bob, one question. Why are we here?
More privacy.
No. I mean, why are we here? I was thinking about this on the drive over. I mean, are we guided by some kind of universal intelligence, or is life just a cosmic accident?
I don't get it. My last partner's biggest question was, which one of Columbo's eyes was the glass one? I called you here to let you know I'm going after Santini.
Oh, wait a minute, Bob. You heard the deputy commissioner. You could lose your job. And think about this. It's the middle of the night, your marriage is in trouble, and you're not home. Are you sure you want to do this, Bob?
I've got to. The question is, are you going to cover for me?
Well, all right. I'll help Bob Jr. with his homework. I'll take the garbage out for you.
No. Not at my home, Caparelli. Here.
Okay, Bob. But just remember, for every choice you make, there are consequences.
I bet your parents have that written on their headboard.
No, that's something that I learned way back at the commune. You know, I was warned not to eat any more mushrooms, but I did. And I spent a week trying to teach rabbits English as a second language.
Fantasia was like a home movie for you, wasn't it?
Think about what I said, huh?
Okay, you just couple for me.
Yeah.
Oh, Ballard, I didn't notice you there.
Well, I used your office last night to look over the Santini case. I must have fallen asleep.
No need to explain. I fall asleep at my desk all the time.
Well, it won't happen again.
I don't know. After lunch, I get awfully sleepy.
Right.
Say, Ballard, I don't mean to pry, but is everything all right at home?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't been there lately.
I figured. I'm in the same boat. I mean, damn this job. It asks nothing less of you than your entire life. Home, family, sweet relationships, all left trampled in the dust. There finally comes a point where you have to choose between, well, your work and the woman who means most to you, huh?
Mother's giving you a hard time, huh?
Yeah. She says if I miss one more Shabbos dinner, I gotta find a place of my own. Little bat. Here I am going on about myself again. Sorry, I wish there was something I could say to help with your situation.
Well, these kind of problems can always be solved, you know, with some flowers, a bottle of champagne, nice, long back rub.
I never tried flowers.
All right, come on, get in here, you scum.
Hey, Burkhart, what's going on?
I caught this sandwich guy sneaking up behind me.
Well, what was he gonna do, beat you senseless with a turkey club?
This isn't a regular sandwich guy. This is Nick Raimondo.
No, man. I'm just filling in for my cousin who is sick.
Beat you senseless with a turkey club. I just got that, brother.
All right. Come on, pal. What's your cousin's name?
Ernesto.
You're wrong, because I distinctly remember calling our sandwich guy Fernando.
Al, you call every Mexican who comes in here Fernando.
I do not.
Hey, man, look, all I did was recommend he try the tuna sandwich. Then he goes crazy, says I want to poison him.
There was no way I was going to get near that sandwich.
Okay, so maybe you prefer this.
Freeze! Now take your hand out slowly. Slowly!
Al, can I eat this, or you want to send it over to ballistics?
Sorry, amigo. No hard feelings, huh?
Gabacho.
Look, if my wife calls, tell her I'm going to be home late tonight. I'm going to tail Santini.
Wait a minute, Bob. Now, that would be a violation of department policy.
Oh, that's rich, coming from a man who keeps Pez in his ammo belt.
Detective Burkhart, do you want me to fix your computer now?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, Fernando.
Nobody's on.
Bob? I had a few theories on the Santini case that I wanted to run by you.
Bob, it's 2:30 in the morning.
Well, I find I do my clearest thinking after 2:25.
You know what I think, Bob? I think your wife threw you out.
Why would you say that?
Shall I bring in your golf clubs and your garment bag?
Would you? Look, Caporelli, I'm exhausted. Could you give me a pillow and a blanket, and I'll just, have a nap right here on the beanbags?
Oh, I would really like to, Bob, but there's kind of a problem.
Huh? I understand.
No, Bob, let's just stay. I'll take care of it.
No, I wouldn't hear of it.
I'll take care of it, Bob. Sharon, you mind if I drive you home now?
But, Richard, I just flew in from London.
I know, but you don't understand. This is Bob. You know the man I was telling you about during foreplay?
Bob. Well, that's the first time I've heard your name in a normal tone of voice.
You write that, Bob.
Shalom, shalom.
Hey, Al.
Okay. What gave me away?
Well, not too many rabbis wear zip-up beetle boots.
Yeah, but only a trained professional would know it's me.
Hi, Al.
How you doing? See, I'm counting on beating Ramondo at his own game.
Hey, Al.
Hey, Karen. I mean, how can he find me if he doesn't know who I am?
Hi, Al. Only a total idiot would fall for that disguise.
Think I better ask for some protection, huh? Captain, can I see you in your office a minute?
Yeah, okay. Say, Rabbi, this doesn't have anything to do with my missing Shabbos dinner, does it?
Hey, morning, Captain.
Boy.
Hi, Al. Hey, Bob. Did you have a good time at my place last night?
Oh, yeah, I can't figure out which was more fun. Us singing Ebony and Ivory or defending myself in the pillow fight.
Yeah. You gave as good as you got, big guy. Although it would have been more fair if you'd used the pillow instead of that folding chair.
Well, at any rate, Caporelli, I'm going to have to move out of your place.
Ah, that's great, Bob. You patched things up with your wife?
No, I just can't stand living with you.
Bob, I really don't think it's a good time for you to be alone. You got to have somebody to talk to. You know, when my wife and I had problems, we had a marriage counsel we could talk out our feelings with, and it made for a much stronger marriage.
But you guys got divorced.
Yes, but then she married our therapist, and believe me, Bob, they're the happiest couple you ever want to see. It still hurts, Bob.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Get a grip.
Yeah, that's all right. It's all right. It's okay. Yeah.
Now, look.
Yeah.
Now, I'll stay the night with you. But I'm not committing to anything longer than that. Okay.
Bob,
Yes.
come here.
Bob, there comes a time in a man's life when he's got to take a big step back and ask himself, what the hell am I doing?
This would be one of those times, Bob.
Hey, Rumi.
Caporelli, if you call me Roomy one more time, I swear to God I'm going to bring paper products into this home that you won't be able to recycle.
Bob, are you hungry? I made some macrobiotic lasagna.
Forget about it. No, I just want to concentrate on this Santini file. I'll grab a burger later.
Burger? You're gonna eat steroids, hormones, and pesticides?
With the pickle and the sesame seed bun.
Bob, you know, it really wouldn't kill you to be a little bit more open to things the way I am.
Look, Richard, I appreciate you letting me stay in your place here. But we're going to get along better if you get used to the fact that we're two very different people.
You're so closed,
I am not closed. I'm just not like you, some touchy-feely type who spews out more sentiment than Hallmark.
Hide your feelings behind your badge. You think it's more important to be a cop than a human being.
I am so sick of listening to this same thing from you.
I never said that to you before.
You're right. That's what me and my wife argue about all the time. I'm going home, man.
Bob, you really think you're gonna need that file tonight?
Well, maybe you're right. See you later, partner. Yeah, it has been a long time since we talked like that. Yeah. What? Yeah, me too. I am not afraid to say it. I don't care who hears me. Wait a second. Would you take this over to the captain's office for me, please? I love you, babe. Goodbye.
Keep up with me, will you?
Jimmy, what are you doing here?
Oh, Captain assigned me special duty. Protect this man.
You believe this? This guy hasn't been outside the supply room in 30 years.
Ballard, I just wanted to thank you for the thoughtful gift. Number 2's my favorite.
Captain, I respectfully request a younger policeman, huh?
Burkhardt, I won't allow age discrimination in this precinct. And I might remind you that Jimmy here has got a lifetime of police experience. He's probably forgotten more than you'll ever know.
You know, back in the 40s, donuts cost a dime. Coffee was a nickel. We used to dip the donuts in the coffee, called it Dunkin'.
He's got a million colorful stories like that.
Oh, my God! It's decaf! I don't get it. No one drinks coffee anymore. No one smokes cigarettes. Whatever happened to all the real men around here?
They all died.
Hello. Bob, look who I arrested.
Nelson Santini.
Should have known you were behind this, Ballard.
Bob, I impounded everything in Santini's art gallery.
Hey, look at here, boys! Real coffee! You didn't impound any donuts, did you, young fella?
Really not, Jimmy.
What's this all about?
I figured how he smuggles in the drugs. It's in the artwork.
Hey, careful with that. That thing, it's worth $20,000.
Oh, yeah, sure it is. But that's only because it's filled with...
Oh!
Nothing.
Oh, no.
Wait a minute. I know the cocaine is in here someplace. That's here. Relax, Bob. The cocaine is in here someplace. It's in here. This is it. Jeez. When you're wrong, you're really wrong.
I knew I should have been a fireman.
I demand that this lunatic be brought up on charges. Who's the superior officer here?
Ballard, I'm gonna go put this in a safe place. Take over here.
Bob Caporelli, this could cost us our badges, man.
I don't know what could have happened. I was sure the cocaine was in there someplace.
Wow. Here, Bob, have some real coffee.
It's the coffee you impounded.
And there are the drugs right there, Bob.
Makes sense. Book him! He packed the cocaine in coffee to throw up the dogs at customs.
Oh, wait a minute, Bob. Those ladies down at customs may be a little bit homely, but I think dogs is too strong.
Well, what made you go after Santini?
I just wanted to be sure the next time you had a rift with your wife, you didn't use this as an excuse not to work it out.
Thanks.
Jimmy!
Al, you leaving early tonight, huh?
Yeah, I thought I'd have dinner with my wife.
Oh, that's sweet, Bob. Maybe sometime you and your wife will invite me over for dinner?
I don't know, Caporelli. There's a lot of damage to be undone.
Oh, I understand, Bob. You need some time to reestablish your bond.
No, I mean, after everything I've told her about you, she's afraid of you.
Oh, Officer Jimmy. How you feeling?
Just awful.
Come here, come here.
I feel like I've been poisoned.
You know, taking that stuff was a terrible accident. You're lucky to be alive.
Yeah. Well, young fella, I guess it's back to the supply room for me. Detective Burkhardt doesn't want me to protect him anymore.
Well, don't take it personally, Officer Jimmy. You know, Al just isn't thinking too clearly right now. That's what happens when you get locked in an obsession. Good night, Al. I mean, it's crazy to think that somebody could be so good at disguising himself that he could look like anybody. Good night, Al.